Once upon a time, there lived a family with a girl named Cinderella. They were a happy family, but one day, their beloved mother suddenly passed away, and the happy days came to an end. Shortly after, Cinderella's father married another woman who had two spoiled and malicious daughters. Like their cruel mother, they all moved in together. Cinderella now had a new stepmother and two stepsisters. Everyone loved the kind and beautiful Cinderella, with her golden hair, blue eyes, and delicate hands and feet. She was always willing to help, was good at cooking, and loved animals and plants. Her two sisters, out of jealousy, often made Cinderella's life difficult. They forced her to do all the housework, treated her as a maid. Cinderella's only friend was a tabby cat. After she finished all her work, she would sit by the fireplace, put the cat on her lap, and tell the cat her misfortunes. She would always tell the cat how much she missed her mother, naming the cat Emperor Cat. Unfortunately, her father passed away too. Cinderella's stepmother and sisters banished her to the attic. "You can't stay on the same floor as us. You should live in the attic. Please let me and my cat warm ourselves by the fireplace. Only after we've gone to bed. The remaining ashes of the fireplace should be enough for you. Your clothes are torn and dirty. Don't let us see you here." Poor Cinderella accepted her fate. Every night, she would stay by the fireplace, trying to warm herself with the ashes. One day, a royal soldier came to their house, announcing that all eligible women were invited to a dance at the palace. "Our king is going to abdicate to the prince. The only condition is that he marries the right girl. How many eligible girls are there in your house?" The stepmother proudly pointed out her two daughters. "I have two beautiful daughters. What about the girl cleaning in the kitchen? She is our maid. How could we take her to the palace?" "It's okay. I'll note her name down as well." "Even if you note her down, it's useless. She has no clothes or shoes to wear to the ball. It's okay. You just remember it. Ha 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 ha." Cinderella pleaded with her stepmother. "Please give me any dress of my sister's. Please let me go to the ball. It's impossible. You are not allowed to go. You have to clean all the floors until we get back. Do you think the prince will choose you and not choose my daughter? Right, Cindy Cat?" The three of them laughed at Cinderella and kicked her out. Finally, it was the day of the ball. Oh, they all dressed up and went to the ball, leaving Cinderella at home. Cinderella cried disappointedly, when suddenly a frantic fairy appeared before her. "Don't worry, I'll make you go to the ball. Who are you?" "I'm the fairy who helps good girls, little fairy. Your mother sent me to help you. She's watching you in heaven. Act quickly. Prepare a big pumpkin and 6 mice." Cinderella immediately brought the pumpkin according to the fairy's request, and the mice friends in her room ran to help. The fairy waved her wand, transformed the pumpkin into a luxurious carriage, changed 4 of the mice into 4 white horses, 1 mouse into a coachman, and the other into a door servant. Finally, it was Cinderella's turn. The fairy nodded her head, and with her wand, turned her into a beautiful princess. "Remember not to stay past midnight. The magic will disappear after midnight. You must leave the ball before midnight. Good luck." Cinderella boarded the carriage and immediately set off for the palace. Upon entering the ball, everyone held their breath and stared at her, all curious about her, speculating that she must be a princess from some country, as she arrived in a luxurious carriage and wore delicate jewels. The prince, seeing Cinderella, immediately approached her. "Miss, would you care to dance with me?" "It's my honor, Your Highness." They fell in love at first sight. The prince and Cinderella danced for the whole night. The king and queen also liked Cinderella very much. "This girl is both noble and beautiful, very suitable to be queen. I think we have found our bride." All the girls at the ball, including the stepmother and stepsisters, were jealously complaining. "Where are you from? Where do you live? What's your name?" The good times passed quickly. Cinderella noticed it was nearly midnight. She rushed out of the palace, leaving the astonished prince. As she hurriedly ran down the stairs, she lost one of her glass slippers. She was so panicked, she didn't care about the lost shoe, and hurriedly caught the carriage to go home. At exactly 12 o'clock midnight, everything returned to normal. The surprised prince hurriedly chased after Cinderella, but didn't catch her, but found her lost glass slipper. When Cinderella arrived home, she was amazed. The house was so clean. There was hot soup on the fireplace. The fairy had tidied everything up. Upon entering her room, however, she couldn't help but feel sad. So what now? I can never see the prince again. You don't need to worry. Everything will be all right. At the same time, the prince was thinking of the beautiful girl who ran away at the ball. I must find her. I want her to be my queen. From tomorrow, I will have all the girls who attended the ball last night try on this shoe. Whoever owns this shoe will become my queen. The next day, the soldiers went to every household, letting the girls who had attended the ball try on the glass slipper. Every girl who tried was excited, but none of them fit. Finally, they reached Cinderella's house. Everyone was very excited. The taller ones spent a lot of time massaging and creaming their feet, hoping to make their feet smaller, and they locked Cinderella in the attic. Of course, the shoe did not fit either of the two sisters. Just as the soldiers were about to leave, they heard a noise from upstairs. "What's that noise? Who's upstairs?" "It's nothing. It's the cat of our house." "No cat can make such a noise. Don't lie to us. We'll go upstairs and see what it is." They found Cinderella locked in the room and asked her to try on the glass slipper. The shoe fitted her foot perfectly. Cinderella also showed them the other shoe. The soldiers found the princess and immediately returned to the palace to report the good news. The joyous prince arrived at Cinderella's house and immediately recognized her. "Will you marry me and become my queen?" Getting the answer, yes, the prince took her back to the palace. Cinderella told him everything that had happened and her experiences. They got married, and the wedding ceremony lasted for 40 days and 40 nights. The first thing Cinderella did was to bring her tabby cat to the palace. They lived happily and joyously, and the fairy watched over them from heaven. Hello everyone, remember to subscribe to our channel and watch the most popular fairy tale cartoons. Don't forget to click on the bell to receive updates